Images have surfaced showing an upgraded Russian Su-57 fighter known in NATO as Felon, equipped with a new type of thrust vectoring engine nozzle. The radical exhaust system design aims to improve the aircraft's stealth characteristics, as depicted in schematics. The nozzle features for independently controlled flaps that adjust the cross-sectional area, the exhaust and the thrust vector. Two of these angled flaps are reportedly optimized for subsonic flight, while the other two are designed for supersonic speeds. The images also reveal ventilated guide flaps which, combined with their passing through these areas, help cool exhaust gases and reduce the aircraft's infrared signature. Initially, the Su-57 was not designed with such an engine concept, as flat nozzles reduce thrust. Consequently, the aircraft entered production with a conventional round nozzle design. However, modern challenges demand reduced radar visibility, even at the expense of some speed performance. Overview of the Su-57. The Su-57, formerly known as PAKFA, is a fifth-generation multi-role fighter developed by Sukhoi, combining cutting-edge technologies, low observability, supermaneuverability, and advanced weaponry. It is intended to become a key component of the Russian Aerospace Forces and a rival to American fifth-generation fighters. Development history. The Su-57's roots trace back to the 1990s, when Russia began researching fifth-generation fighters. The Prospective Aviation Complex of Frontline Aviation PAKFA program was launched to develop an aircraft superior to fourth-generation fighters and competitive with the U.S. F-22 Raptor. Key requirements: low radar signature stealth, minimizing detectability by enemy radars, supermaneuverability, performing complex maneuvers at high speeds, supersonic cruise speed, sustained supersonic flight without afterburner, advanced weaponry, capability to carry a wide range of munitions, cutting-edge avionics and electronics, enhancing situational awareness and combat management, integrated command system, seamless interaction with other military units. Milestones: first flight, January 29, 2010. Testing and development, refinement of systems and design. Service entry. Serial production began in 2020. Design and technical specifications: airframe, composite materials, extensive use for weight reduction and stealth, blended wing body design, improved aerodynamics, radar-absorbing coatings, further reducing radar signature, internal weapon bays, housing munitions internally to lower detectability, engines, TAL for 1F1 engines early versions or Product 30 engines later versions, capable of supersonic cruise without afterburner, thrust vectoring for enhanced maneuverability, electronics, Belka ASA radar, optical location stationals, advanced electronic warfare systems, integrated communication and navigation systems, cockpit, fully digital controls, multifunctional displays, helmet-mounted target designation system. Dimensions: length 19.8 meters, wingspan 14 meters, height 4.7 meters, performance: max speed 600 km per hour Mach 2.6, supersonic cruise 800 km per hour Mach 1.6, range 500 km, combat radius 500 km, service ceiling 20,000 meters, max G-load 10 grams. Armament: the Su-57 supports a versatile weapons suite for internal and external deployment. Air-to-air missiles R-77, R-73, and long-range Product 810. Air-to-surface missiles KH-31, KH-35, KH-59, guided and unguided bombs, CAB-50 and FAB-500, cannon, 30mm 9A14071K. Combat experience: the Su-57 was deployed in Syria for limited operational testing, focusing on system evaluations and further refinements. Strategic role: the Su-57 is pivotal in Russia's military strategy. Air superiority, competing with the world's best fighters. Ground and naval strikes, engaging diverse targets deep in enemy territory. Reconnaissance, conducting surveillance in conflict zones. Electronic warfare, disrupting enemy systems. Advantages: stealth technology for radar evasion, unparalleled maneuverability, supersonic cruising capabilities, advanced avionics and weaponry. Challenges: high production costs, technological complexity, limited operational fleet, dependency on foreign components. Future prospects: development continues with the following goals: integration of the Product 30 engine for better efficiency and thrust, upgraded avionics and U systems, expanded armament options including hypersonic missiles, exploration of unmanned variants. The Su-57 represents a cornerstone of Russian military aviation, blending stealth, agility, and firepower to rival the world's leading fighter jets. As it evolves, it is set to play an increasingly vital role in Russia's defense strategy. How the Su-57 breaks the laws of physics. From November 12 to 17. The Airshow China 2024 exhibition is taking place in China. Rostec previously announced that the export version of the Su-57 fighter jet would be presented at the event. Today, the Su-57 is the only fifth-generation fighter that has confirmed its groundbreaking capabilities in all types of combat applications. The fighter is distinguished by its high survivability due to its low visibility and advanced onboard defense system. In the coming days, the world premiere of the Su-57 export variant will take place in China. I am confident that international colleagues will highly appreciate this aircraft, said Rostec CEO Sergei Chemezov. Su-57's aerial acrobatics at Airshow China 2024. A video from the airshow has surfaced online, capturing the flight of the Russian combat aircraft. The footage showcases phenomenal aerobatic maneuvers that the Su-57 performs with ease. What aerobatic maneuvers did the Su-57 pilot perform in China? The Telegram channel Military Chronicle highlighted that test pilot Sergei Bogdan demonstrated the extreme capabilities of Russia's fifth-generation heavy fighter family. The Su-57's unique wing mechanization, high angular turn rate, and the all-aspect thrust vectoring system of its Alpha-1 F1 engines allowed the pilot to execute complex aerobatic maneuvers: the Pugachev's Cobra, Frolov's Chakra, the Bell, and flat spins. These capabilities are a hallmark of Sukhoi aircraft at international airshows, significantly boosting export potential, as was the case with the Su-35s. The authors wrote, reaction to the Su-57 flight at Airshow China 2024. The video captures the audience erupting in applause and cheers as the Su-57 pilot executes phenomenal aerial stunts. Internet users also praised the fighter jet's capabilities and the pilot's skills. He even got the Chinese to applaud. Well done. Magnificent. Bravo. Breathtaking. It makes you proud. You're the best. Is it even legal to break the laws of aerodynamics like this? Sergei Bogdan has been at the forefront of testing for years. A brave and professional man. Our pilots and aircraft are the best in the world, users commented. Is the Su-57 prototype in China truly bad at stealth? The Telegram channel, earlier than everyone else, almost reported that experts from the Center for Analysis of Strategies and Technologies debunked online rumors claiming that the Su-57 prototype sent to China, specifically the PACFA T-52-4, has poor stealth. A visual comparison shows that, despite its external similarity, the Su-57 serially delivered to the military has significant differences, such as a special coating to reduce radar visibility. The T-50 for prototype flying in Zhuhai lacks this coating, which the comparison clearly confirms. Why bare early prototype was sent to the Chinese exhibition is a rhetorical question. It would be surprising if a fully equipped serial production stealth fighter were sent abroad for public display and potential scrutiny, the channel noted. Experts added that the Su-57 prototype performed excellently during flight program rehearsals in China. Meanwhile, serially produced models of the fighter are successfully operating in the special military Operation SMO zone, effectively countering American Patriot missile defense systems. According to CAST, the debut of the Su-57's second stage engine, the Su-57 shown at the airshow, equipped with two different engines, sparked considerable interest worldwide. This was the first public appearance of the so-called second stage engine, not on a stand, but on a working aircraft. Previously, This new engine was displayed at several exhibitions, but Zhuhai marked the first announcement that all military order aircraft for the upcoming year would feature the much-anticipated Isdeli 30 Product 30, initially planned for integration in 2018. The second Su-57 prototype, originally known as the Pakfa T-50, serves as the flying laboratory for the Isdeli 30. Alongside the new engine, the Su-57 prototype is also testing a new nozzle with thrust vectoring, which American observers compared to the F-22 Raptor's design. The Pratt & Whitney F119PW100 engine for the Raptor, developed in the late 1990s, is still regarded in the U.S. as a pinnacle of engine technology. However, American marketing often measures everything by its own standards. The long-awaited Russian engine is at least 20% more powerful, more advanced, and potentially more durable. It's believed that due to rapid wear, most of the 186 F-2T units produced are no longer airworthy, an issue for the Raptor. American reaction to the Su-57's new engine and nozzle. A prominent U.S. military publication noted, for the Su-57, the demonstrated flat nozzle provides significant advantages. In terms of reducing its rear radar signature, the Felon's original design optimized frontal stealth while paying less attention to side and rear aspects. The revised nozzles slightly reduce thrust output but are seen as a justified trade-off for improved all-aspect stealth, which is critical for a modern air superiority fighter. When developing Russia's Su-57 and the Western F-35, funds were invested in fundamentally different features, writes ABC Nyheter. Russian engineers focused on speed and maneuverability, which is bad news for the U.S. In this area, the Sukhoi outperforms American fighter jets and has no equal. Sigurd Nordmo. Since the start of Russia's special military operation in February 2022, dozens of combat aircraft have been downed in Ukrainian airspace and nearby due to air defenses and accidents. However, according to the military database Oryx, one type of aircraft has fared surprisingly well, the latest Russian Su-57 fighter jet. That said, this may not be entirely surprising. According to Justin Bronk, an Air Force expert and professor at the Royal United Services Institute RUSI, the Su-57 plays a relatively modest role in Ukraine and in Syria. It underwent only minimal resistance testing. The collapse of a superpower. To understand the origins of modern fighter jets and the ideas embedded within them, one must go back to the late 1970s Soviet Union. Plans were made to develop a new fighter jet by the 1990s to replace the existing fleet, launching to major projects. However, with the collapse of the Soviet Union in the early 1990s, both projects were shelved due to financial shortages. Eventually, the lack of funds forced their cancellation. In parallel, the Russian Ministry of Defense began developing a new fighter jet under the Pakfa program. In spring 2001, a tender was announced for its design and production, leading to the Su-57 stealth jet. The Su-57 was conceived as a versatile, multi-role combat aircraft capable of attacking both air and ground targets. Russian company Sukhoi won the tender, beating domestic aerospace giants like Mikoyan and Yakovlev. In the 2000s, efforts were made to attract international partners, resulting in a 2010 agreement between Russia and India for joint development. However, India withdrew in 2018 when it became clear the aircraft wouldn't fully meet its requirements. Production of the Su-57 began in summer 2019. By late 2020, the Russian Aerospace Forces VKS received their first combat aircraft with stealth features and a reduced radar cross-section. How does the Su-57 compare to the F-35? While Russia's stealth fighter program faced numerous hurdles, the U.S. spearheaded the development of the F-35, which now serves in multiple nations, including Norway. Justin Bronk told ABC Nyheter that the Su-57 and F-35 cannot be directly compared, as their manufacturers prioritized fundamentally different design features. The Su-57 is significantly more visible than the F-35 due to Sukhoi's design choices. Bronk explains, Sukhoi jets have radar-absorbing coatings that are less advanced than those on Western fighters. Conversely, Russian engineers prioritized speed and maneuverability at the expense of stealth. The Su-57 is far faster and more maneuverable than the F-35, notes the British Air Force expert. Stealth technology, combined with advanced sensors, gives the F-35 a massive edge in aerial engagements. According to Bronk, the Su-57's sensor suite is less capable than the F-35's. The F-35 is regarded as a fifth-generation fighter, while the Su-57 is categorized similarly. Bronk argues it's effectively an advanced fourth-generation jet due to deficiencies in stealth and sensor capabilities. Nonetheless, the Su-57 represents a significant leap over its predecessors in terms of stealth and aerodynamics. It stands out among fifth-generation projects for several reasons, writes Muem. The Su-57 integrates technologies and capabilities that its foreign rivals lack, making it a new type of aircraft altogether. Deployed in December 2020, the Su-57 has yet to operate at full squadron strength, but by 2027, the Russian armed forces aim to have 3 full squadrons under the current state armament program. As the successor to the cancelled MiG-140 program, the Su-57 is a heavy stealth fighter envisioned as the backbone of the Russian fleet and possibly those of key military partners like Algeria and Vietnam. Globally, there are only 3 post-fourth-generation fighters: the Su-57, China's J-20, and the U.S. F-35, while foreign designs are typically specialized for air combat or ground strikes. The Su-57 appears more balanced and lacks a distinct specialization. However, delays in its program mean the Su-57 will soon face competition not only from the F-35 but also from sixth-generation fighters under development in the U.S. and China. To stay competitive, Russia is integrating more sixth-generation technologies into the Su-57's airframe. While not fully realized, the Su-57 already features several unmatched capabilities. Notable features of the Su-57's 6 radar systems: unlike most fighters, which have a single radar, the Su-57 integrates 6 radars across its airframe, offering superior situational awareness. This builds on its predecessor, the Su-35, which debuted additional L-band radars in the wing roots for electronic warfare and stealth detection. The Su-57 can track 60 targets simultaneously and operate across different wavebands, enhancing its electronic warfare and stealth detection capabilities. Afar-guided missiles: the Su-57's primary air-to-air missile, the K-77 features an active electronically scanned array radar, enabling unparalleled target interception accuracy, with a range of 200 kilometers and unique active radar guidance. The K-77 is designed to outperform its rivals, Super Cruise and long range. The Su-57 exceeds competitors in range and speed. Its ability to sustain supersonic speeds without afterburners gives it the world's longest Super Cruise range, over 500 kilometers. This capability allows Russian jets to cover vast territories, compensating for reduced Air Force numbers and limited aerial refueling infrastructure. The Su-57's extended range enables it to strike targets across Europe, the Atlantic, and much of the Pacific from secure bases within Russia.